Well, hello. Good evening, everyone. This is Coach T from TD Fitness. What I'd like to do here is talk a little bit about how to take action regularly and consistently, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed with the busyness of life or you struggle to stay motivated. And I want to tell you how you can make some significant headway toward your health and fitness goals by overcoming these obstacles. I'll also talk about a brand new service I'm offering and a limited time opportunity to get in on the ground floor of that. I'm introducing a monthly membership option specifically designed and created to help those of us with busy lives, to help us smartly add health and fitness to our lifestyle. So I'll talk about that opportunity for you to become a TD Fitness founding member. Now, I guess I'll start with, you know, I think the importance of habits is really at the heart of what I want to get across here. So if you want to lose weight, then it boils down to habits. If you want to feel better, it boils down to the habits that you have every day. You want better nutrition, habits. You need more rest or better rest. Again, it goes back to your habits. Those things that you do day in and day out will determine where you go, right? So all of the goals and aspirations that you have, either in fitness or really in life in general, involve doing the things that you need to do, those small steps toward that goal on a regular and consistent basis. Those are the habits that you practice. And it's in those micro decisions, I'll call them, and those daily habits and practices where you will either win or lose in the race to your goals. Now, this is no secret, right? I mean, I think most of us know what to do, right? We're no strangers to having information thrown upon us on what to do and what not to do when it comes to healthy living. So why do we struggle here? Well, I really feel like the biggest reason is not actually not knowing what to do, but rather, in my experience and based on feedback from you all, there are a couple of things that are at the heart of this, and it's a lack of motivation and a lack of time. Now, I could talk about motivation for hours on end, but I will keep this short, and I'll just say that what helps with motivation, simply put, are three things. The first is identifying your why. That's the deep down reason that sparked your desire for change in the first place. And it's usually a lot deeper than to look good in a pair of jeans or to look good in a bathing suit. You just have to ask the right questions. So identifying your why, that's the first key to motivation. The second is measuring the right things, particularly to get some early wins. And the third is taking small, consistent steps, not overwhelming leaps that you can't maintain. So you want to stay small and consistent. Those are the keys to motivation. Again, just generally speaking and put simply. Now, when it comes to time or the lack of time that we have available, I'll say, here's how I look at it. For just about all of us, we are not elite athletes, right? We don't get paid to exercise. So in my mind, fitness should serve to enhance our lives. Our lives can't be all about health and fitness. I mean, we have families, we have kids, we have work, we have other obligations, and all of those things, quote, get in the way of living healthy or staying healthy. But I tend to look at it this way, those things are what life is made of. Your passions, your desires, your obligations, your commitments. And fitness should fit into that life so that you can have a healthy lifestyle. Now, I feel really fortunate because I feel like I'm in a good place with balancing fitness with the many demands of life. And I feel like I've been that way for quite some time now, but it has been a journey and I've learned a lot along the way, and I'm by no means perfect. And just like I share my challenges with you, I also like to share my successes, right? And I really feel like the blessing of success in this area of my life puts me in a unique position to be able to create something specifically for those of us with busy lifestyles, but also to share it through this TD Fitness platform. So that's why we're here. Now, I mentioned before, one of the things that I love about TD Fitness and what we're able to do with that is is the ability to be agile, to react to your suggestions, to try new things to help you with your health and fitness goals, and being able to work with you on a closer level, because there aren't tens of thousands of TD Fitness followers. There are only a few hundred. And in my constant effort to give you what you need and to give you what could possibly help you the most, I've realized that I've missed the mark a little bit. I have omitted a large percentage of you who want a different type of service. So I think I can do better, and I want to do better in that regard. And here's what I mean. So my current offerings, if you will, are on opposite ends of the spectrum if you look at it from an investment standpoint. On one end of the spectrum are the majority of you who watch, listen, follow TD Fitness from week to week, and use the free advice and things to think about regarding living a healthy lifestyle. And I love being able to provide that. And I currently don't have any plans to stop doing that. That's one of the things that I love about what I do here with TD Fitness. And on the other end of the spectrum, though, is my Fit Life program, which is a higher end program that I typically limit to a very small group of those who have chosen to invest in a healthy living course, daily habit tracking, periodic one-on-one coaching calls, among other things within the Fit Life program. But what about those who don't necessarily want a course, don't want to invest in one-on-one calls, and those who want more than just the advice that I publish to the hundreds of subscribers and followers from week to week? So there's a big portion of you in the middle, in between there. And like I said, I think I can do better to help you with that. So I started with a couple of questions. The first is, what are we striving for, right? And then, what do I say that I'm here to help you with? And who do I primarily seek to serve? And as I sought to answer those questions, I realized that there were different people working towards different things in health and fitness and in weight loss. Somewhat muscle gain, some want to look fit and trim, some want to feel better, some want to be healthier, whether it's lowering your blood pressure or your cholesterol or what have you. But the group of individuals who I have raised my hand to actively help, and I've continued to refine this as TD Fitness has matured over the past 10 years, but I seek to help the individual who is super busy with work or with family obligations or life. And I want to provide simple strategies for lifelong health, specifically for busy people. So as I think about why this is important to me, I think about it on a couple of levels. Broadly speaking, we as a nation, as a population, are becoming more and more busy. There are more and more demands on our time every day. And at the same time, general health and fitness continues to decline. But on a more personal level, I think it's important to me because in my own life, I am constantly trying to balance the many demands on my time with the desire, not even the desire, but really the need to be fit and remain healthy for me and my family. And I know that there are many of you out there who struggle with the same thing. And again, I feel like I've been somewhat successful at it, not perfect by any means, but I continue to try to do better and refine my approach. And that is what I want to be able to share with you to help you in your day-to-day struggles. Now, our priorities in life determine how we spend our time, right? And I can tell you that my priorities are faith, family, career, and then I fit fitness in as I can. That's the general order: faith, family, career, and fitness. And each one has its place for a reason. And sometimes, temporarily, we have to adjust the order, right? But that's generally how I view things in life, in order of importance. And each one of these things, these categories, if you will, takes time. So our faith is important to our family, so we invest time into that. We attend church, we volunteer inside and outside of the church, we conduct faith-based marriage mentoring for couples so that their marriages can thrive. And all of this is important to us, and we want to be able to serve through our faith. But it's a demand on our time, right? And that's less time to devote to your physical health and well-being. And when it comes to family, many of you know that we have two young daughters, ages 6 and 3, and I am very, very sensitive to spending too much time away from them, because I feel that as a parent, really the greatest gift that I can give them is my presence, as in being around. And time with my wife is extremely important as well, because our relationship serves as the bedrock, the foundation of our family unit, and as an example to our kids. And as important as parenthood and being a loving spouse, as important as those things are, we know that they also prevent us from doing the consistent things that are needed to stay fit from time to time. And when you talk about a job or career, I've spent the last 22 years or so now balancing the demands of a military career with family, faith, and my passion for helping others through TD Fitness. And again, my work, my job, my career, though necessary to provide for my family, it's time well spent for sure, but it's still time that makes it hard to fit in the healthy living choices all of the time. So finally, my passion, TD Fitness, is 10 years old now. I've been married for 13 years. We have kids. We've had kids for 6 years. So how do we make time for fitness in all of that? How do we make time for healthy nutrition, time for rest, and time for well-being? So many of you know that I've managed to train for and complete 5 Ironman events in the past 5 years. Now, that alone isn't necessarily something special, right? I mean, certainly we all know people who go overboard and sacrifice everything to go all in on one category in their lives, whether it's fitness or work or what have you, at the expense of other areas of their lives. But I really do feel, and more importantly, the people closest to me feel this way. My wife and kids feel like we have a very good balance going, and I've been blessed to have that. So why do I tell you all this? Well, if you feel like you can relate to the struggle of having to balance those important priorities in your life, however you define them, and you want help in improving or maintaining your health and fitness while doing so, then I want you to continue to listen, because I think a monthly membership solution may be for you. So as we've gone through this TD Fitness experience together, again, my focus has been the split between advice that I thought was applicable to all of you through the blog and the podcast, and focused effort with a few of you through my Fit Life program. But as I continue to learn through feedback from you all, I now realize that there are many of you who want actionable advice on a small group level, and you would benefit from more of a community of like-minded individuals who are going through similar challenges of trying to balance a healthy lifestyle with fitness and better nutrition. So when I ask myself, how can I create an amazing experience at a very low cost that can help you put your goals into action and that leverages the power of community to learn and encourage one another, then I came up with the monthly membership option. And since you all are here with me right now, or listening to this as a recording a day or two after I'm off the air, I know that you all are my supporters, that those dedicated members of the TD Fitness family. And I want to give you the opportunity to become what I'm calling a founding member of the TD Fitness monthly membership service, because I really do feel like that can help you put the principles that I talk about from week to week into action into your life. Now, the founding member opportunity, it's a one-time deal, because after it's founded, subsequent members aren't founding members, right? I mean, and I don't want to keep the opportunity to join open all the time, because I just don't have the time to manage constant signups while I'm trying to provide a quality service to those who are already members. So I'm opening up this opportunity to all of you watching and listening here for a very limited time, just a few days. And again, this invitation is only going out to my subscribers and followers at this point. I don't plan to reopen registration any earlier than this fall. And when that happens, the monthly rate will definitely be higher. That's when I'll open it up to the general public as well. But as a founding member, you'll be locked in at the absolute lowest price that I will ever offer for this, because I want to reward you for being a part of the TD Fitness family, for starting this journey with me, and for taking a positive step toward better health and fitness. So I'll keep the invitation open for this week only, and you can get locked in at just $19.99 a month, which is about 67 cents per day or so. And your price is going to be grandfathered in at this founding member rate, this lowest rate, for as long as you remain a member in good standing. So again, I want to invite you to join me as a TD Fitness founding member. And as a founding member, you'll be rewarded with the lowest price that I will ever offer for this. And it's a limited time opportunity, and it's only available to you right now, my TD Fitness followers and subscribers. So I'll keep registration open to you all through Friday, and we'll kick the membership site off in June. So if you'd like to learn more, just head on over to tdfitness.net/founding member and click the button at the bottom of the page. There you'll also find more information on what the membership includes. I can tell you that as I build this out, it's going to include a weekly email with actionable steps toward your specific health and fitness goals. You'll have access to a closed Facebook group of like-minded, busy individuals looking to live healthier just like you, and a monthly Q&A with me via Facebook Live in that closed group setting. You'll have access to a monthly challenge that will either run for 1, 2, or 3 weeks of the month, depending on the challenge. And of course, you get the expert diet and nutrition resources created by our registered dietitian partners over at Better Nutrition. And you'll get workouts for the week that are specifically catered to busy lifestyles. So I tried to make sure the tools are available in those domains of both fitness and nutrition. But the goal here, and I want you to hear this, the goal here is to help you take some action toward your goals for healthier living. So that's it. Again, head on over to tdfitness.net/founding member. Registration is now open just for a few days. It's that reduced founding member rate of $19.99, and it's available to my current subscribers and followers. That's all I have for you guys here. As always, I want to thank you for your time. I wish you a very blessed week, and I look forward to seeing you as a monthly member. Coach T, signing out.